Your thoughts now with Guild joining us in the final, maybe instead of a team that some people were expecting?
I mean, I'm shocked. It's no secret I've probably been one of the biggest Guild critics over the year, second only to Mitch, man. But I have to wait and see. I mean, there's a lot of questions to ask, but actually, look at a very, very fast hit here in the pistol round, straight onto C site already. zolcast's going to lose out to Draken, and actually, straight away, look at that, 3 kills in quick succession already. They have full side control. Only Scream and Navera left to try and recover this now.
Yeah, it's a little out there. Navera and Scream, the brother buff, of course, we have heard it said, and there's only so many times I can keep repeating that, but let's see what they can do with this. The HP is low on Boncar, safe. You're seeing down to, what, 50 or so? So it could happen, but they're not being given much. No one over-peaking from Guild, and rightly so. Scream, first step towards it, leans out, does get contact on both sides, and they both succeed. Hold on, 8 HP, there it is, Scream. He's found another. Draken, where are you? You need to find this one. He's doing the ring-a-ring-a-rosy. Scream now trying to play the time. He has to close the gap. He has to find Draken. That kind of in-game leader. He does still fulfill that, but I'm also then looking beyond that at Yassine. I want him to have a big performance. Leo, they're the key swing factors, but we are seeing this round now getting started, and the buy actually not going so well for Liquid. Link being found pretty quickly as he pushed down, and Draken just slicing through middle, up through Garage, and it's looking gorgeous for Guild. There's now Scream, zolcast, and Navera being put under the gun. And yeah, finally with Scream falling, the site's theirs. It's under wraps, and Bonker with a critical frag actually. Finding Scream now secures that spike plant, and you're down to just Navera.
For them. First operator purchase, and again, that was a big talking point, this double operator setup we've seen, but Yampy, the first, actually, Yassine gonna poke it, we'll find zolcast.
And hey, if this is a Yassine on day, we're in for a treat, and look at it, finding Link on the follow-up. You couldn't ask for a better beginning. And yeah, they may have that up out and play, but Yampy, the gap's gonna be closed so quickly by Guild that he's gonna be under pressure. Quick flash, he's blind. Spike now going in, but already they're in a bit of a decent hold for this. Yeah, too many angles and a wide bit of a jump on that, trying to get the better, but Yassine denies. And Scream and Navera, once again, the last two standing. Yeah, they've got to step towards the side. It's Scream, and now that's going to force him out of position. Scream now can work forward. Where's the next piece of the protocol? There it is. Lovely work between the two of them. Trying to unveil what remains. Navera just red Draken like a book. And now Leo and Safe in the deep post plants. Trying to play for this spike. Going to try and get it to halfway. Navera's got that done. He's not moving. He's not stopping. You got to try and fight it, and they don't. Enough zolcast isn't quite in a corner. He's at the door, so close enough too. So maybe just feeling things out, taking the time, running that utility down. But it is down to the 30-second mark. Now Yampy's just been swept through. Yassine is on today, ladies and gents, and Scream gets outdone. Wow. This is a rarity. Again, making someone like Navera, Scream, Yampy look easy to get picked on the site like that? Okay, Guild, fair enough. We've got a game on our hands.
Look at the weapons on the retake, though, Laura. It's a Judgment Spectre.
There's nothing they can do with it. They were the C players. Well, tell a lie. zolcast was towards Garage, and then obviously Link was sitting on towards that C-long push.
And the Seekers will be invested towards C site, so almost seemingly trying to draw this rotation out.
30 seconds left.
Yampy, he's been struggling to deal with these hits coming through, and it's Link this time to face the music. As Yampy now just trying to watch that cross, and Safe might find this timing. They were watching for it. Navera double checks. Catches Safe trying to get on the flank, and now Draken actually in a really good spot to punish this. That's good work towards Yampy. Would he expect Navera? Yes, of course he would, because Navera was the one who just got the frag, so now they know there's more coming through this way. zolcast on the pinch, but Yassine on the flank, the double flank on this one. Look at what's going on, and Scream. Hey, we're new to this op work from him. Depending on the blades now, probably the right thing to be doing. Looking around, checks the site, no one on it, and look at these deep post plants. He ain't giving much up here. He's going to have to go hunting if he wants it. Spike plant not particularly for it, but as you can see, this is why. As the ult.
Another post plant here. Yassine actually with the showstopper. He's playing hell. Again, he's ready to pop this as soon as contact comes through. There it is.
Yep. See what he can get. Just buying time. Look at it. Clock just being ripped away from Liquid. And yeah, they can put him in the corner, but how much more can they do? Navera doing everything he can.
Bonker!
It's Bonker on the back lines.
Versus Liquid, because G2 played very reckless yesterday.
They did.
And that's uncharacteristic of Liquid.
And Bonker beating Scream on like a peak like that is pretty uncharacteristic.
What world are we in?
I don't know. I don't know. I went to bed like normal last night and I've woken up and everything's a bit weird. Navera's trying the best he can, but he's about to be swarmed. Look at the timing on this. He's not actually as blind as I'm sure they'd like, but for now, they start their aggress, and Draken's been really solid on that. The amount of times they're succeeding on just pound for pound winning these fights. I am amazed at this. Draken on that swing towards sight. He's been winning in this more often than not.
You didn't see the cross back, so they know they can commit.
This is, the timing for Nevera. He's going to be fully blind, and actually screen gets up. Look at this synergy. Look at it. Read it and weep, Liquid. This is baffling. As Soulcast, and again, retaking with a judge, you'd be lucky to get this one. Draken can just kind of jiggle peek it if he wants to. Soulcast will somewhat slip the net, but again, he may still get one, but none of these guns are going to be used, and yeah, Draken can sit and play catch. Guild stuck himself under window. Even push it if he fancies. And he really feels it out, and he's going to find Soulcast for somewhat free. Can't back away, but he's got bodies at top mid. It's not like Yampy can trade it.
They'll try and counter this. You can see actually, Link will find two in mid. Safe and Yassine will fall, and the Owl Drone will force through onto C. Screen following through. It'll be Bonkar called upon. Actually gets the damage right onto Screen there. Ahead of that, but Draken will receive a headshot. Leo and Bonkar now in a 2v4 as the spike goes down on C.
Spike planted.
A bit of a reveal here. Not pretty enough as Nevera going to keep that aim clean. And Leo now on alive in a 1v4. And look, I've given Leo as many credits as I can. I think this guy is incredible. But this, little tricky, little tough. But again, Guild have rounds to play with. Throw something at it, see if it works. Gets first contact, and now they all line up. They put Leo down. Liquid get their second. Yampy show a bit of intent. One flash locked in for safe. Pops it, gets a little confirmation, but look how... What? He beats Yampy in that fight. He had no right to it. Nevera has to put his body on the line. Leo, quick trade back, though. Sight is still not clear necessarily for Liquid. You can see it. Link, he's had to hesitate for a second here. And he's noted Leo. They both know of each other's presence, and Soulcast tries to spam away. Nothing there. And the flank coming around. Soulcast gets caught in the heels by Draken. And a 2v1.
15 HP.
He's got so little to play with.
30 seconds left.
Goes for the quickest plant he can. Tries to give himself as much time in the post plant as possible. 8 bullets in the mag. Bonkar biding his time, maybe predicting that CT push. It wasn't to be. Link actually going to fade away towards Garage, playing over by default. Swings it, can't get it. Draken just that bit quicker. And
Continue. Can they get another round on the board here? Actually going to bait out. Draken will note the operator. Cosmic Divide invested as well. Actually, the Trailblazer will find Draken, so he's in a lot of trouble here.
yeah, he needs someone to bail him out, or he just does it himself,
No
apparently.
way.
Draken takes his life into his own hands. At least going to find one for that. After all that pressure, I thought he was done for. But the reply from Liquid is good. They've at least stemmed all the issues that are starting to grow towards that seaside. They should be able to get a spike plant off this.
No charges.
Bonker, Yassine, and Leo having to respect this for now. Utility's still in place. They can't really play ahead of these smokes. Boombot going to be probably committed in a second's time. And away we
Sorry, what?
go. Bonker just got scream. What? And now they're so unaware. Nevera so quick to turn, though. And Link's still solid as ever on towards the site. Leaving Leo, your last man alive in a 1v2. Deep hold on towards Long is going to be such a problem to get past. Lovely dink on the first, though. And he knows where the follow-up's going to be. He has to do this himself. The shoulder peek, the jump peek off the back. Yampy is now sweating bullets. But time is starting to really tick against Leo here. He can't even get it halfway. He needs Yampy to peek, and Yampy is giving him no quarter. And yes, the frag comes in, but the time kind of taking his time towards mid, see if he can catch one of those players working back in. I was kind of surprised it took so long to get that spike up, but I guess they don't know what we know, that they did pull every rotation. But now the spike plant does get denied by a little bit of that presence from the ult coming down. Soulcast ready to do some work, but Bonkar outdoes him on the jump out of the window. Ain't no way. And now 3v3, Spike is down, Liquid still holding on barely with Draken doing that. Finding Link is huge, and the follow-up towards Yampy. Nevera, he's got his ult, but now there is the information relayed. He knows he's in danger here.
There's 3 to deal with. He can maybe find one of these as long as they don't take a double tag. It's not
flash.
going to matter an awful lot at all. Draken can just stick this through now. And safe will fall. The fuse comes through. Guild 13-5 Liquid on Haven.
I hate doing the typical, you know, wavy sort of light-hearted stuff, but you gotta come out swinging, and Link does. That shot towards Yassine, I have no idea he's done that. But Liquid need a little reminder as to who they are, because they just got trounced on map 1. And map 2, well, this is their choice.
Spike planted.
This is what they fancied, what they wanted. Their pick. So now things have to change the tune. Now Draken on that flank, slowly working his way over. But the spike plant is in, and Liquid have the time on their side.
I need a stop.
Early enough, actually, they've cleared out short, so they should have a good indication. But Liquid get aggressive here. Yampy will find Leo on that sweep through screen. Will double down. Bonkar cleaned up, and Draken.
Yep. Literally 20 seconds now. Oh, pop. Save flash. Now noting at least one on the site. Scream has found Bonkar, though. Keep in mind it's rifles, and it's the bonus round for Liquid here. So anything they get from this, we're basically asking for anything more than 2 kills, and they get away with it. But Guild keep sight with 15 seconds, and you have 0 info on it. Both flashes back up for safe as well. Good flash comes in, but he's going to be overwhelmed on towards the stairs. He goes down, but there's still 2 on the site. Bonkar greets him with a smile. That's 1 Leo by his side. Leo still stands, but he gets swept aside. 3 seconds on the plan. I don't think they've got time on it.
Oh, just got it.
Get out of it. That was so close. Now Yasin and Draken on the retake. Now, they should have good info that where basically everyone is. I don't think they would have missed a beat on that. So all 3 players will be posted up. Yasin still with a bit of utility to put into play. Yampy has found him. And now Draken gets to clear out the corner. No one's there, but Scream's going to put himself up. Gets the attention, confirms presence. And there it is. They're all there in unison if required.
Bonkar can escape. Yes, it's a bonus, but potential for him to maybe just go 1 for 1, find a kill before leaving.
And Navera's doing great work there. Catching Yasin already is a massive scalp to be claiming. Scream going to try and post up towards Market, but success towards the site is not perfectly secure just yet. Still one player, and Scream with an uncharacteristic miss because Leo's going to punish it. Soulcast does find Bonga, so site is now open and available, so the spike can go down uncontested. But now look what we have left, a 3v3.
No B main control as well, so Draken going to be able to slip through, and Yampy has to be first contact with this operator. He can't be on backside here. You can see he's going to try and get a little bit aggressive with it. Does he find a kill here? Actually, Draken's going to find him.
That was not what you were looking for. Soulcast now on red alert, as is Navera, but this guy's been clutch before, and he might have to be again. Not going to be. Soulcast, it's your time to shine, and he's been absolutely dulled by Safe.
Formation for the time being. It's going to be another pretty late on here, with no progress made.
I think they know where Draken might be at this point. Yampy. Oh, as if you get it. As if you find a Draken, really probably expecting he's on top of the side, but it's not the case. But actually, Leo in conversation with Yasin going to make that cross a little bit trickier. It's kept it at least within touching distance, but Liquid do have the sight. Now, the spike does get ferried through, so that should be going down. I don't think anything's going to particularly stop it. Might do a bit of chip damage, if anything. Not even that for now. Yeah, there we go, finally. Oh, Safe! Finding just the scalp of Soulcast. There's a follow-up for Safe as well. Gorgeous work, but Hell is still gonna have a player, which is now revealed now. Noted Yampy has to stand.
Beautiful.
And accept his fate. Safe with the perfect retake.
Seen. Decent idea, actually, that somebody could be just holding close contact here in Navera's spot, and he will post up for this. Now, Navera gonna creep. He's still on. He does see him. Yasin will find the kill. Yampy still posted up here. Zeke's invested again. It should give them not an awful lot to act upon, actually, as Leo will find Yampy, but...
Massive kill. They can now at least hit rotations. All players are on the way. It was going to be Yasin against basically, what, 3 players? Now the divide comes through, going to allow them safe passage, but Yasin knows he's... Wait, how is he alive? Okay, there we go. Found by Link. I was so worried about that then, but actually he does manage to catch him. And the 3v3 will begin. Spike going down. The first fight was going to be that, but Draken is on today. His shots have been unreal. And now they have the info they need to carry on forward. They know it's all towards the site. Maybe a high flash towards stairs. Thinking through his options. And Soulcast backed by Boathouse. Gonna see the first, and they line up for him. Soulcast with a quick 2. And the third now would be Leo, but Leo presented the 1v2. Nothing to play with, nothing in the kit, just the gun at his side. And he leans in, looks for the first, looks to the left, doesn't matter. Link's got you across. Just find the timing on this one, Draken. Never a fun spot to be in now. Cross no longer be able to be watched. They're both going to rotate up towards heaven. Draken, though, still going to get U1. The spray's wild, and it's not good enough, but Safe has his back. The lockdown is going to catch 2, but they still find a little bit of time to work, so we're in a 4v3. Soulcast, Link, and Navera are trying to secure this site still. It's still under contest. You can see it, Yasin. Happy to try and take a fight, but caught on the way out by Soulcast, who's still posted up. Still trying to do something with this one. The delay is just about holding on.
See, trying to get some spam through, but no real damage done. They have to force their way back on Link. We called upon first here on Gen. Actually going to tuck in next to door, but Leo finds Soulcast.
Yeah, that's going to be opening things up. Now the crossfire has to hold Nevera and Link. Trying to hold that drop down as soon as they make presence. Timing's awful for Link. Gets caught out and safe on the swing through. Safe. Oh, this is getting horrible. The Yampy.
It's just desperation.
It is. It really is clutching at straws. Your seats found Scream with the shorty. Question mark. But still, Liquid are not finding success trying to get through towards A main. They're still being locked in here. They haven't made that successful push on short either, so the pressure really has been relieved. You can see maybe Soulcast being the second string to that band coming on through now, but they're already considering this. See if your scene's quick to it. He is really on the money right now. Soulcast goes down, and Link and Nevera, they were really hoping that short presence would at least give them some step towards the site.
Draken will spam through, but he's still got his spy cam to work off, so Guild don't even need to risk giving away another kill here. They can just wait it out. Nevera with a Sheriff, Link with a Spectre, so ultimately you look at Nevera here to find entry. He's the one that's got the range advantage, if anything. 20 seconds left now. Have to force their way through. Guild just holding strong. Again, the Aldrin will come up by a little more time as well. There we go. The spy cam will give everything away. Draken good for the first. The second to Guild. 7-5 in the first half after
early contact, falls away. And the rest start coming on through. They're going to try and... It looks like they want to be quite quick with this, so I'm going to force him to back side. He's in a lot of pain here, but the scene is on the side itself, actually, and the right click wasn't doing it, but left does quite nicely. Link, though, perfect stuff from Link. Needs a little more, doesn't get any more. 1v3, though, Bonka. What you got for us? 1. 2.
Just overwhelm him.
Almost.
Draken will actually do a little bit of damage onto Yampy. He's got to burn up that dash to get away. Yassine will find Link on short. So Yampy actually isolated now. Scream trying to rotate over here, but I don't know if Yampy can even buy enough time for this.
I mean, with shots like that, he might be able to do something, but you feel like you might have run out of your little bit of luck.
Way.
Maybe not, Yampy. What is that? Okay, finally, Guild get it back under wraps, but they've given him the chance. And Draken says, I don't like chances. I like to keep this absolutely on the straight and narrow. And Soulcast can be forced a little further back. Spike goes down, and there's not really much.
He might not be given the opportunity. No. Draken sharp. Okay.
Double up. Okay, we saw this before.
This could be the turning point.
Yeah, I'm very interested, but it is Scream to kick things off with a bang. Gonna find Yassine, has a little look through. Doesn't see much, I don't think, for all his trouble. And holds the other side. As Guild, they're all in on this. And actually, they find Scream somewhat for free. Flash goes in, and now Yampy called upon, but they can't really see much. It's safe passage on through. Draken goes, nah. In or out, you decide. Yampy, it was called 50-50 for a second, but now they know. Soulcast, let's try and supplement, help him out of that position. Great catch on Draken, trying to aggress further. And we are down to still a 4v3.
And again, the big thing here with this purchase from Liquid, they need to prevent the spike from going down. Because again, it's so difficult in the retake. Nevera 31 HP. Is he going to swing this? No way, he does. He doesn't even get punished for it. Yampy's the one to punish.
The double orb crossfires as if that's what's going down. It's worked out really well. It's expensive, but it's working. Safe, locked in. Man, he knows he's in trouble. Gives himself maybe that first step forward, but all of these angles are so favorable. The spike's in such
30 seconds
a tough spot, and he knows it. Has a little look around. Net not quite closed in just yet. That's going to be Link working just quietly through middle. Maybe an option. But Link's so aware. Going to probably play this as smart as he can. Keep this one safe. Cool.
4-day heaven. Yampy actually a mid, and that's the sort of thing you want to see from him here. He does pull back towards market, though, to finally see fight he's seen as well. Want to potentially pave the way for Guild on the way through, but they force through.
Yeah, I guess it's the normal answer to the double up, but as it stands, Soulcast is buying time. And well, at this point, Guild buying body bags down to just 2, make it 1, as these double ups are absolutely thriving right now. Bonka, it's not the most endearing setup, is it? You're thinking, oh, how much can he do? Well, let's see. A rifle. Take one of those. Oh dear. Bit of a tag to start with. And away we go. You can see how close they were at closing that net. Scream right there, ready and waiting.
One player on site. Actually, the lockdown invested here as well.
Yeah, huge amounts of utility traded out between both sides. Soulcast, if he can buy time, if he can stay alive back here, things do become a bit of an issue. There you go, lockdown is taken out, though Soulcast still receiving information, but they're going to try and find the fight first. Leave him as the back line, and he can't get anything done from it. Guild seemingly testing the waters in that bit of an eco now, bringing out the big guns on the buy.
It is absolutely pivotal in terms of finding that safety on the way in. I think we'll find Draken. And a headshot as well. Some weird noises coming out of us, but...
That was just the soundboard.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's another one here. We've got a little button too. Yeah.
There's no way. They walk underneath him, surely.
Wow, you see it's the flash apparently. Safe's now found safe passage, but it's Link on the site. Still here, and look at the time, 13 seconds. He could stop this before it starts! And he's only gonna get one. Time now, 9 seconds, and Bonka with a clutch presented. A 1v2, it ain't gonna be easy. Barely gets the spike down, and swing not gonna happen. Soulcast way sharper right now. And Liquid keep things building. There's still Link on site, who just seems always good for one, right? It's just a safe pair of hands, but he's got Yampy by his side too, so they at least get to depend upon that, and actually still good for one. Yampy then comes into the equation, gonna find Bonkar, but where's that spike? It's on site, but in the hands of Safe, and the rest of the team a little further back than maybe he'd want right now, feeling on a bit of an island, might have to just live, see if they can get a pick somewhere else. Draken tries it on short, gets no success.
Recon goes out, won't ping anything at all here, so we'll try and get the spike down.
Spike planted.
Yeah, I think gonna opt to just play off these shock darts in main, so we'll be safe. Draken to hold things down, but there's two operators on the way back in here from heaven, Lauren. It's awkward.
It is. Let's see how it goes. Now, body put on the line, but isolated, unable to get the trade off the back of that. Leo going to punish Yampy on his own. There's the follow-up. It looks a little 1-by-1 here. This ain't pretty. Where's the combination? Where's the timing off the back screen? Makes the jump.
What?
Spray again just goes by the wayside. Devera's going to have to save this one. You ain't getting it. Time to peel off this, and it looks like they might be hunting early. Keep your eyes on Draken here if he does actually swing up middle. Yeah, they're trying to get this away from them, trying to get away that double op. However much they're going to commit to it, though, I think that's about all she got for it. But the answers were fine, and the crossfire held on the site.
Yeah, and again, Link goes unchecked for so long.
Weird round. And quietly, I almost feel for Guild, because you don't expect this. The double stack on short, and then the double ops stack towards the B site. And then you have kind of like, I guess, Soulcast floating. Oh, no way! How's your scene done? That one screams down. Here's the second oh,
No way, Link.
Such a smart man. You are so bloody
left.
smart. You are so smart, Link. This is everything we've ever dreamed of. How long does he wait? How long does he wait?
Oh my
he's
God.
done so well, Link! Incredible play! Guild could have had this in a 5v4, 5v3, a different scenario, who would have known, but now it's completely different. It's a 4v3, favorable still towards Liquid, at least with the numbers, but retaking with the double ops has been tricky. It's been hard to work through.
And Gachi throws up the Cosmic Divide. That will just got off main. Yampy now still with his recon bolt. Nivera drifting through. No lurk from Guild. Everybody on site committed.
Oh dear, this is so scary. Yampy just goes in. Bonka finds him, catches him in the heels. Spraying comes down. It's all down to one. Bonka! It's not pretty. Nivera with the frenzy.
Link, man.
Oh, we'll love that one. And you're seeing going to do what he can, puts everything on the line to get himself on the site, maybe create some space, but look at the other utility in the way. This is so hard to find. Vision, Soulcast! Oh, Bonka, go to bed, mate. Have a little nap for map 3. And now those spike is going down. They've actually got a spike plant out of this, and they can get to the post plant.
Again, Leo, both shock darts. Not they rely on those to do a little bit of damage or deny the first defusal, but Liquid are on this very early, Lauren.
Yeah, they seem all but too aware. Link relaying all the information he had, quietly building through this. It is already halfway. And now here come the ops coming out already. Scream, everything's on this one. Leo's going to find him. And the defuse, well, it doesn't seem to matter as they've cleared out the post plants. Liquid get across the line, 13-10.
Hey.
As well.
A little bit of utility. Again, Soulcast still has his nade, so he's going to clear out hell. Actually, Bonkar going to be in a lot of trouble. Forced out, he somehow finds Soulcast, though. Screaming Yampy will respond. And kills coming through thick and fast here. One left to deal with, it's Leo. He actually wraps around. Clock ticking away here. If he can find one or two, he can make it difficult here. Yampy does trade it out. He's not got the time. He's nowhere close.
Leo, what a bit of work from him in these post plants. See that little bit of a mid consideration coming in. There's that lurk starting to begin, and timing is everything with that. Too late and it's worthless, too early in your court. But now, Scream. First one to really step on the side, gonna isolate Bonker. Good little pick up there, but it's a double stack towards the back of the side, and there's that lurk. You're seeing coming through from heaven, and now things are still not completely secure. But there we go. Yeah.
Leo invests it just close side.
Let's see. He's going ahead of it. Oh, it's a shutdown. 2 big kills, and that's information aplenty. And look what remains. You got Bonkar, 24 HP, took a whole lot of flack from that, and Draken, yes, still alive, but Soulcast is there. Thinks, actually, you know what? I'll deny the plant. That seems like a better idea. Screw Draken. I can deal with Bonkar and the spike, no problem. And a 1v4. Not going to really be anything at this point. Soulcast with the...
When they're walking it, I don't think they're going to be expecting this here, especially with the fact that he's shown presence with the judge prior to that, but...
And I love seeing him on the Astra as well. Gets the pick, falls away, buys a bit more time, pops up the utility, allows for rotations if he feels they need it. And now he's going to call it out as well, because here come the Seekers trying to deal with him himself, but he's under scrutiny. He has to fall away. The pressure sign him out, but actually Draken's success has put him on an island. Yampi's in danger, has to slip either to CT or something. How's he going to get out of this one? Yeah, back towards CT. Spike can now make its way towards the site, but they're trying to go... Wait, that's the Spike. Oh no, okay, Leo's on collection duty himself. 12 seconds now. Draken turns his eyes for a second, and you can see Navera trying to make the most of that. Does actually punish Leo, leaving it with just 2. Safe and Draken. Draken's position has to be pivotal in this, but so many angles and the timing's just not there for him. Link could not ask for a better fight on that. Safe blinded for merely a second. The follow-up's a bit of a problem, and now he's got 4 players all coming his way. Eats his own flash just for security's sake, and yeah, we'll get Yampy, but that's about it. Again, I actually don't know at this point. Draken's still lingering around A, doesn't necessarily give much away. Navera, ooh, could have gotten maybe the timing catching him out there, but no, Bonka unable to find much in it, and Leo just being melted away.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. Very precise on the gunplay there.
Yeah.
Very precise.
Great spray control.
Yeah. Vera thought he got away from, like, running Tech 9s and CZs. Now, welcome to the frenzy. Soulcast outdoes Draken and then some. So that side of the map pretty much safe here. And you got to look towards that B site, which is exactly where Guild are heading. Now, with that rifle in the hands of Leo, there's still a bit of chance on this. You see him pop CO, gonna have to send it eventually to CT. Nah, fair enough. And the spike should be on site.
I sort of wish it made like a sound cue. That was like...
Spike planted.
Yeah?
But it doesn't. This one it doesn't fire, but...
We'll give that feedback.
Okay. Appreciate that.
No worries.
Lots of tools here on the retake for Liquid. Whether or not they invest anything, because there's only 1 rifle. Actually, the showstopper immediately popped. Not to come up. Actually, a little bit of damage goes on to Soulcast, but no kill with that. Good now. Actually, Leo will find the first link. Will trade out. Safe, unnoted. Leo comes through. Actually, finds another one. He's going to find his 4th here.
This could be huge for him. Oh, he jumps the shot from Yampy. Yampy wants to get this halfway. Leo can see more than enough. And Leo with the ace.
And actually, you do. Yeah, Soulcast got to be careful here. We'll try and throw the paint show out to do a little bit of damage. Yampy, how do you lose that? Draken finds him. Yassine follows up. Guild have found their way in once again.
The pace change from Guild here was mad. You saw the kind of the comms coming out from Soulcast then were being screamed down the mic. He was even caught out a little from that Heaven presence and the burst off the back. You're right. I'm surprised that fight went the way it did, but now we're into a 3-play retake. Soulcast, Link, and Vera don't have much step to this just yet either. Everyone sat patiently on the site. You've seen, I think, paint shell in hand, and away we go. Already time being bought here. That utility that didn't even get used really gets now to be burnt, and there, safe, just fed to Soulcast. Nade towards the back of the site. There's still a chance. Leo says, no, Soulcast, what can you do? Nothing. The nade did okay in the end, but it matters not for 4. Guild have found a reply. He's trying to lead the way. Scream, it's all on you. Flash goes deep. He's fine with this still. That's 1. The second, not going to get the chance on it. Immediately falls away. New angle. Eats that. Can't now do it. Yampy waiting. The shark in the depths. Just absolutely tears them apart. Soulcast quick on rotation too. Guild aren't going to get the timing they wanted.
Oh, he does just that. We'll note 1 player on site, but Yampy unnoted to this point.
Yampy could be the danger, but let's see how he deals with Heaven. It's a tough shot, but he's made it work. Already going to clear. And actually, Soulcast going to find Leo in the meantime, so it's down to 3. They've still not cleared what they wanted. And, well, what space do they have? It looks like they want to try and lean towards the A site.
Oh, Draken's slipped through. Yampy will find Yassine elsewhere. 2 remain. Draken's 26 HP.
30 seconds left.
There's still Link and Navera to deal with over here. Link will spot 1. Actually, I think spotting both there.
Not bad from Bonka, but 100% known. Link.
Okay.
Get it just yet. This is still feasible. Link just going to be ignored, if anything, and it's going to be Draken on the case, but Link does get past Draken, flash to follow, and Bonka is blind as a bat. So, but it's just a quick glance. Soulcast dips through towards that CT side. Link going to put himself towards hell. Watches one, and we know he can wait patiently. The man has just nerves of steel, and there's Soulcast. Perfect timing on the support, and Guild getting pulled to pieces. Bonka barely alive on the cross, 2 HP. Somehow still breathing. Gets the spike, gets the plant. The pendulum swings into the hands of Leo to do something with this, make something happen. The heel goes down towards Bonka. Oh, and he just about gets away. Bloody hell, he's a lucky boy. Leo gonna kind of take up the mantle as to where we saw one of the players not too long ago. Bonka needs to keep that attention turned. He has to be enough of a threat to not let them clear so cleanly towards Leo, who waits. We see the clean coming up through that ramp side. Yampy can be the first to take that fight, and Yampy's won it. And now Bonka put under all that pressure, so many angles to deal with, and Yampy cares not for anything that Bonka wants to do.
Trap wire as well. Down on main. Leo and Safe try to get ahead of things here. Stop Liquid from even finding some comfort on the way through. Draken will be isolated. Got to find this first one at least, and actually struggling here. Comes inside his cage, and Leo comes through with the support, but Nivera still trades that out.
Leo on the drop. Not bad, but not good enough. Bonka now. What are you going to do with it, bud? You got all the kit, and caboodle, everything you wanted. But they get past Link and Nivera. Post-plant as well, so time against Bonka here.
Well, Nivera down to 44 HP, Lauren, so doable if he finds one, but it's got to be clean. He has to be able to reset for that second 1v1.
Blinding.
Here we go. First step forward. Flash comes back. Bonka. I mean, it's not clean, but it's something. Tries to hop it and misreads it. Link's there just fine. Like when you get a couple of those other, elements actually find the footing. However, Safe now does get the alert that he is now under a little bit more pressure than maybe he'd like. Has a little look towards heaven, which is the right concept from Leo as well, as Soulcast has taken that territory. The Draken keeps them at arm's length. Finds Soulcast. Yampy now noted. Good little cleanup from Yassine. This is nice. But I like it. They're keeping it at arm's length. They don't look threatened just yet. It looks like a quick lean maybe back towards the A side just to see if they can springboard off an over-rotation. I don't think it's going to be the case. Still plenty of utility, as you can see, being put down. They've got nowhere to go, man. 13 seconds. And Yassine going to lose his life to Link, but with 9 seconds left, it'd be very unlikely much more happens from this.
Link, at least the armor will be forced, but Bonka finds the kill regardless. And the paranoia slowing things down there.
A little early on it, didn't need to wait for contact, got it just right. They are coming this way. The wall goes up and away we go. Leo puts down the slow, but couldn't get the gun out in time. Soulcast quick to it. Now Safe has to fall away towards the backside of Pillar, just under that heaven drop, and call for the rotation comes in, but they're already going to make the cross to Safe find the timing. Would he dare? Would you dare? They're already back on the case. Link's now looking this way, but he finds one. Sees a whole lot more as well. They need some support here. At the moment, it is just him. Sees another, but that one's Scream. A little bit trickier to handle. And Safe will lose life down to 3 now.
Showstopper invested, posted onto DeFi. Actually, Link will find one, but a couple of low HP players here. Bonka will find Scream, and actually Soulcast and Link now, barely 30 HP between them. Yampy will be the one to make the difference here, if possible.
Oh, a little pop-up on the move, and this is still doable. Look at the HP and Soulcast. I don't know how much Leo can create a crossfire with him, but we're going to find out now. Yeah, he's done quite nicely at that, actually, between the two of them.
That's actually a big kill. Slows things down, because Liquid now just want to redress sight.
Flash, though, good enough to buy a bit more time. The swing from the side, Draken gets it. Yeah, really good work between the two, but Leo now has fallen, and Draken's in trouble. 30 HP to play with, not enough. It's going to go down, but it is a 3v3. It's still not quite resolved. Safe on the catch on the spike, trying to make his way through. Bonka from CT as well can make this trickier for them if they try and make it across. Nivera not going to get what he wants. Now it is the brothers Grim. Nivera's going to find Safe. It's all on Bonka. Not going to get it. It's 12 for Liquid.
He's invested from Safe, but it's not going to give them concrete information until now. Liquid looking to try and get ahead of that and punish whilst they can. Actually, Draken finds one, but that's about it. Safe will respond as well. Making it interesting here. Bonka finds one, but Yampy will find another. Bonka, the last alive once again.
24 seconds to play with 2 players on the site. He's going to find one. It's not clean enough. He's going to at least find Yampy. He's got to know the other player is on the site now, but already Nivera going to be postured up at Bonka. Castlo going to just spin on forward, do what he can, and, well, you can already see Yassine has vacated the vicinity. So zolcast now has to post this somewhere. Didn't really get much, but I guess, if anything, got the site.
Yeah, and forced actually 3 players of Guild back. You've seen Leo and Draken now re-explore stairs. Cosmic Divide invested as well, and look at the control Liquid have ahead of the spike getting planted.
There's the first bit of bait. Draken now knows that Scream is around. Yampy is on the back lines as well, keep that not too far from your mind. Soulcast does find Bonker. Scream's going to slip back through, and Guild not getting off to the springboard start that they wanted. That nice little pick to begin with. They do seem to survive. You've seen, though, with Draken going to start the work. Good flash to eat up, just slowing things down. Draken now boots on the ground. Scream still up top, kind of gave a second, a little bit of a slip away here, but he does get caught off. Good trade out. Navera out of nowhere. Those 2 kills on Leo and Yassine just makes it unrecoverable. And the icing on the cake will be Soulcast.
Very proactive in the pistol round here, and Liquid already navigate their other side of this. Yassine potentially come around the back with Draken going to open things up.
You couldn't ask for a better beginning. That's dreamy stuff. You know, yes, Draken goes down, but look at the gap being closed. The flank's coming in, but now it's been noted. Yassine taking down Navera is big, but a quick trade for Scream. Lines up the second, can't quite convert it, but there's Leo.
Beautiful.
For Guild. This is huge work from them. There's that proactive side we want to be seeing. Link, can you stop this before it starts? Leo and Safe now noting position. Quick heal as well. Link's in trouble. Gaps now being closed. Ooh, damage everywhere. Down to 43 HP. Already gets the first fight, not looking favorable. Guild with a belting start. But already, Liquid taking their time here. This is very cautious play.
A little more pressure coming on the side. Navera will find one. Leo finds a second. Bonker follows up on that.
No way. Let's see.
So clean.
He has to be, though. Oh, ooh! Navera's aim is gorgeous. And he's going to try and play ahead of this a little. Does get noted, though, so has to dip away. Spike is now paramount to success, but Leo's already done well. Spamming in. Doesn't quite get it. Didn't even get the tag on the way out either, so Link and Navera both alive. Yeah, the ult's been invested, but they kind of needed to after how this started. Certainly a little bit more of a dangerous bonus than most predicted, but that ult's making it real hard work for Leo. Navera tucked in the corner, Link a little further back. First step in, dips his toe in, stings a little, bit too hot. Besides that, gonna have to go for it now. No one's giving him options here. No easy frags to be found. Trying to play to the timing. Camera is lingering around, and there it is. Well played by Liquid to keep control. This does now throw out the ultimate. Draken still trying to avoid all the attention here, but look at this line of sight. Oh, another one just goes astray. Yassine really hoping for that. And now losing Draken by his side, things looking a little problematic. He wants to aggress, and he finds it. Brings it down on the head of Navera. There's still further threats, but the spike is committed towards A. Yes, that's a lot of territory now found, but again, the lurks can come in, but with 50 seconds, Liquid would have to hold and kind of buy a bit of time to allow Link to get to this better position. Oh, and Leo's read it.
Yes, indeed, and Soulcast elsewhere will pile on the pressure on the back of this presence shown by Link. Bonkar now tries to deal with it. Screen finds Leo. Actually, Bonkar, the last man standing now. Link can just keep him occupied, try and slow things down, make it as difficult as possible for him. Actually, Scream, Soulcast, and Yampy tagged up a little bit. Got squishy targets there, but Bonkar looking as if he just wants to hold on to the Phantom. Liquid will get another round victory. And again, just to come back to that one, as Link will close things out, but...
The stairs in mind. Clean out a little deeper. Oh, the timing you've seen with the double. That readjust was pure filth. And now Link, can you stop him? Ooh, it's not clean enough. No, you can't. Yassine is just going on a tear right now. 3 bodies now presented and 3 found. Scream and Yampy left trembling in the back lines going, well, what do we do with this? We've got so little progress anywhere. You still got Safe on that close angle. Leo on the back lines. Yeah, they've got a little bit of better weaponry, but at what cost here now? Making it through towards Pillar. Scream going to be the first man in. Going to hear the players on the side, but Safe still finds Yampy in the time.
Pretty much perfectly. They're going to anticipate this A hit coming through. Scream will creep on through, though.
Oh.
The time is perfect on that recon bolt. Rivera will follow up as well.
Bonka had no chance, had to turn, had to face the music, and they're just now standing with authority towards the side. Spike does need to be collected. A little bit of hesitation for a second, but merely just to make sure there was no danger to be had. Spike going down, and Draken, well, there is utility to clear, so they now know what they're up against. Scream decides, nah, I'll give it a go, but it doesn't go so well for him. Seekers come out, Bonka has to fall away. Soulcast takes the space, Flash goes in. They've at least got some part of sight kind of secure here. There is still that lurking threat, but Draken gets found in the backline somehow. Bonka with a jumping judge. All right, fair enough. 3v3, that's the round we're going to get. Soulcast doesn't like any of what Bonka's trying to sell. And they've got the final two here. Safe ain't backing away with that op either, though. He's actually progressing forward.
Link.
I know exactly.
And you're right, Link is going to now completely ruin things. And yeah, there's two players facing you, and poor old Leo going, well, I've been noticed here, haven't I? Nice little shock dart, though. Chips away at Navera, but you think about that positioning from Link to try and get away from this is going to be near on impossible.
He's got a spike.
Even the
well.
cam.
Yeah.
Patience being shown until right about now. Yassine just found Link, so I guess that's one part of this removed, but they know that Link's been up to this sort of business, so good to isolate and pick him up, but it's Bonka who's putting himself on the line here, kind of doing well enough. Draken just feels bad, doesn't it? Lovely shock dart as well off the back, though. Put him down nice and low. Leo going to spam away. Actually get Yampy for all that trouble you've seen on the swing, as it puts it all in the hands of Scream. Needs to keep this clean. The man is an absolute legend, and it may be for a reason, but you can't get past the jump-in shots and the double face. Different. Navera's on the other side. They now know this is where they are heading, but does Navera check this with full intent? He's looking towards the side, the default sort of look, and that's going to be information relayed. Leo now knows off the back of Yassine shot that Navera's round here. There's the surprise of his life, and Navera still wins the fight. I couldn't tell you how. Scream did find one in the meantime, but Soulcast straight in through middle as well, picking out Yassine. And Bonka and Draken thought maybe they'd done everything right there, but somehow Navera still found that frag, even with full intent known by Guild.
I mean, Leo hard cleared that corner as well.
Cage trigger.
How Navera got that, but it's opened things up here. Bonka actually has to deal with the spy cam dart, still gets the better of Soulcast. So 2v3, Bonka down to 5 HP, though. Don't expect them to be piling onto site for this retake. Draken just staying in position. Whether or not Liquid will even give him an opportunity to strip away one of these weapons. And again, this is the thing here, you talk about the operator use from Yampy on Sova in particular. He can play so deep with his Hunter's Fury now. Again, weaker. They'll force their way onto A side once again. The Hunter's Fury invested pretty ahead of the... yeah. Darkus has got so many things to dodge there. Hunter's Fury will actually find him. Now safe. Ooh, nice shot from safe there, actually. Scream will fall. Yeah, just laying in wait again. Some damage down. It comes to a 2v2, actually. Again, Yampy with that operator. Soulcast on site with the Phantom. Utility comes his way, but they need to find this first one pretty quickly.
Yampy's got his cross for now. Flash goes out, time being bought. It's all about to go down. Yampy needs to hit this on the cross. Doesn't, that's a problem. Now Soulcast is in trouble, gets isolated. Safe finds him. Can they push Yampy in time? The time is dire, and so are Yampy's shots right now. Finally gets it, and timing is everything. He irons it up, he knocks it down.
With this time and space, seemingly given up by Liquid, where they stack up, and actually Bonka allows one in. We'll find the second, but Scream's already right behind him. There you go, he does find the kill in the end.
That was a little weird, but fair enough. Yeah, it Scream slipped through and even the trade came out. But it is a 4v3 because that initial big Scream, not known for the spray. It's not quite the one tap. Oh, hard shot, I'm not going to lie to you, but still, you know. At this point, Leo's safe and Draken. Leo's still got himself like somewhat towards sight, but Safe trying to give him a little bit of like, okay, you can at least get to this point. There you go, that's your bit of freedom to work with. But Navera's on patrol. Yampy pinning down Draken has kind of removed much of this hope here. And Navera wants to make it hurt. Already going to crest the corner to catch Leo, and Safe now surrounded and put down. Navera
to address Yassine actually after initially finding some success. And look at this, Navera actually wants to try and chase this down. Liquid do want to get proactive here. They will, they'll find it. They'll bring it to a 4v4 now as Guild creep onto A site. There's nobody here because you know Navera pulled all the way into mid. He'll get a clean plant.
planted.
Yeah, Nevera looking to pluck the head off the shoulders of potentially Draken there, but anyone will do at this point. The shot's not quite finding the cleanness that you'd want. Safe now, still waiting for that push through from the door. There it is, commits to it. Soulcast showing him how it's done. Boys, come on, get in there. There it is, gives it a good try, but safe. He's doing very well. And finally, a little labored, but it is Nevera for getting towards the side, but time. He ain't got much of it in the double stack towards the corner here. It's nasty work and nasty business. Gonna note Soulcast and probably Link's position at this point, and this is gonna be the go signal. Gonna isolate Yampy towards the back of the side, but keep in mind there are still two players here. Link and Soulcast kind of doubled up at this junction, but a quick deep push coming up from Guild. That's lovely work. Seekers go down just to find that little bit further as to where these two may remain. Nevera and Scream, we know it now. The brothers Grimm await. Being held back by merely that wall that's now dissipated. Scream's got good progress here. Safe is low HP, but you'd imagine the swing and trade from Bonka would be viable. A little too thick to quit. And oh, there it is. Nevera's found safe. And Leo's left alive with a bloody Guardian. Oh, dearie me, Leo, what do you have for us? You're going to try and get it to halfway here. Scream on body block duty if he has to. Halfway achieved, and of course the retake works between them. For your scene, if
Careful now.
fancying it, Link's gonna have to fall away from this. There it is, you're seeing, dealt with, just swatted out of the sky. Soulcast, no problem for him. But Draken's found a reply quite quickly, so mid's now not a problem, at least within this second. Link's in danger, though. The time's starting to dwindle. He knows he's out of options, and the support's just not hitting right. Soulcast does find Bonker on the way out, so the spike now isn't going to be planted any second soon, so the rotations are on the way, and they should be there in time. However, Nevera tries to make it through that tunnel in mid, gets denied by Leo, but Scream's going to pick up where he left off, try and find revenge for his brother, and he finds it. Draken's now gone. Leo and Safe pinned to the back of the site, but can the combination of these two work just as well? 10 seconds for the flash. Safe gonna sit by that pillar. They actually double swing it. Lovely work from Guild. Good idea to work with. And now Soulcast, never easy, spots one on the side. He knows they're getting a bit proactive. He's got that flash now back in line. Finds one. It's clean. He's got to know where that final player is. He's actually going to invest the Seeker and the flash to follow. Quick flash. He knows he's at that pillar. Can he close the gap? Lightbox, the time is getting so close to the Soulcast. Has to play it to perfection, and Safe denies. Guild are doing everything they can to stay alive here. But Soulcast going to eat the flash. You're seeing going to pick up the angle that he has to fall away from here. And actually a lot of early damage. Look at Yampy and Soulcast taking a fair bit of that. And away we go. Sight looking like it's going to be under wraps here. Soulcast again has to respect this, has to back away. Yassine's going to get himself towards that default plant if needed. And there we go. Spike going to be going down. Nevera forced away. Scream up in the air.
What?
And Soulcast fighting Yassine. There's three of them standing. What is going on here? Draken still alive. You can hear the ults being invested now. Draken, what can you do? Nothing! Scream! Oh, that is nasty work. And how is this happening? Bonka left in a 1v5. Oh, dearie me. Heartbreak could be around the corner here. Bonka has to do it all for the boys. That's one. That's two. The third has to get it does. But Scream keeping Liquid moving forward, even in that bite.
Yeah, actually, the Trailblazer and the Owl Drone will discover Scream's whereabouts. But he's still alive. He's still kicking. He's done some damage. Safe will fall.
Oh, Yampy's got him. Screams, just doing them in all kinds of manners. There's not much to be said about this one unless something comes through here for Leo and Bonka. The double ops gonna be tricky to make work maybe, but still Bonka on the site. Now noted. Yampy waiting to punish. As soon as he backs away, he's got him. It's so readable. Leo, where are you? Come alive for the side. It's not gonna happen. Team Liquid gonna get themselves towards...
Shit, and you can look at the minimap. Where Nevera is posted. Draken will be the first one to show to the operator, and actually does
Massive.
close that out. And it's going to draw the rotation. The Viper was invested. Link will be called upon here. If Guild are quick to get on site,
They're coming
might
back.
be able to get ahead of the operator. No, they can't. Look at Nevera's already repositioned.
They're back already. They are already here. Screams found Yassine. This is already looking so dangerous. It's falling to pieces. Link still stands. It's safe, and it's Draken. That's all that they've got left here to try and keep this together. Draken did so well initially, but how much more can he do with his HP so low? 13's not looking so lucky anymore. Soulcast removes it. He removes all hope away from Guild, and Team Liquid will be making their way to champions. This is the redemption arc we were waiting for. Nevera, his debut with the boys, with his brother in arms. From sixth man, from the shadows to the main roster, to now making it to champions. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better start from that man.